ओमज्ञानविरन्दस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरोन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपः कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरुन् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगणा रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनासहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सगणा ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे। हे कृष्णा करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमोस्तुते। सप्तकांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिय। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैता गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। Welcome all of you this Bhagavatam reading marathon for 21 days. I have been
Hare
given the
Krishna,
topic
Prabhuji.
of Hare Krishna.
Yes, Prabhuji. Prabhuji, before starting, can I give a little introduction of yours, Prabhuji, for the purification of your ears and tongue?
Okay.
Okay. So, Hare Krishna, dear devotees. So, today we have with us His Grace Kamal Lochan Prabhu. So, Prabhuji is a very senior devotee in Mira Road, ISKCON. So, actually, Prabhuji was born in Mysore in the Madhva Brahmana family in 1973, and he was brought up in Andhra Pradesh actually in a very orthodox family where he developed a natural taste for inquiry into mysteries of God creation. And Prabhuji is initiated by His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj, and he studied various philosophy, devotional philosophy, Vedanta philosophy in just a short period of 2 years actually. So he gave up his lecturer's job and joined ISKCON Mira Road, where he was promoted as the vice president of ISKCON Mira Road within a year. So you can know Prabhuji's like talent. Like within a year, he became the temple president of ISKCON Mira Road. So Prabhuji is very responsible for his seva, and he is doing immense seva for the ISKCON, and is currently co-president of ISKCON Mira Road. He is also visiting professor in MS University for management and social work facilities, and also conduct seminars on personality development topics in educational and corporate sectors. And you can hear Prabhuji especially on the platform of ISKCON Bhagavad Mahavidyalaya, because Prabhuji has many dedicated courses for ISKCON Bhagavad Mahavidyalaya only, and many of the devotees are liking them. And we have many registration over these courses. Every devotee like hearing Prabhuji on Bhagavata topic. So I request you to hear Prabhuji carefully, because if you hear Prabhuji carefully, na, you will just find nectar coming out of his mouth only, nothing else. So as Prabhupada said, to study the Bhagavatam is not sufficient. We should hear also from a Bhagavat person who is a Bhagavat person. So Prabhuji is one of the Bhagavat person in ISKCON who is dedicatedly preaching to the youth especially, and also spreading the glories of Bhagavatam. So I request Prabhuji to kindly bless us with this nectarine katha through the medium of 21 day Śrīmad Bhagavatam reading challenge. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. So I was asked to speak about Bali Maharaj's surrender to Vamana Deva. Bali Maharaj surrender to Vamana Deva is very unique. That is why his surrender um, has been glorified by making him as the Acharya of Atma Nivedanam. We know Navada Bhakti, Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu Sparanam, Padasevanam, Artanam, Vandanam, Dasyam, Sakhyam, Atma Nivedanam. Bali Maharaj is the Acharya for Atma Nivedanam. Now, uh, though we have Navadha Bhakti, Shravanam, Kirtanam, etc., but the soul of the Angas of Bhakti is Atma Nivedanam. Without surrender, chanting is not called Bhakti. Without surrender, Shravanam, hearing is not Bhakti. So, surrender is actually the Atma for the devotional service. Krishna says, Sarvadharman Parityajya Mamekam Sharanam Vraja Aham Tvam Sarvapapebhyo Moksheshyami Māshaha. So, Krishna demands that you should surrender to me. And Bali Maharaj is a perfect example for surrender to Krishna. Saranagati. Now, the heart of a devotee is expressed in the prayers. Though we have a pastime, the whole pastime concludes with a prayer. That means the essence of the pastime is in the prayer. So if you want to know the heart of Bali Maharaj, then you have to hear the prayers done by Bali Maharaj to Vamana Deva, Trivikrama. So we have the prayers of Bali Maharaj in the Bhagavatam, 8th canto, 22nd chapter. So I'm just going to speak those prayers because the whole pastime everybody knows. Though we are very much interested in the pastimes of the Lord, but the essence of the pastime that is there in the prayers. So it's just a half an hour talk. So we'll just discuss in the 8th canto, 22nd chapter of the Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam. So Sukadeva Goswami, he says, Bali Maharaj was bound by the ropes of Varuna. Because Vamana, we know that he came to beg from Bali Maharaj 3 steps of land. Then immediately as soon as he gave the donation of 3 steps, Vamana became Trivikrama. He became gigantic form. And then with 1 step, he covered the entire lower planetary systems. The 2nd step, he covered the entire upper planetary systems. So then Ganga, it started flowing from the foot of the Lord. That is a story we know very well. But what happened afterwards is, when the 3rd step, there was no place, then Trivikrama ordered Varuna to bind Bali Maharaj, and Bali Maharaj is bound by the ropes of Varuna. So this is the story till now. That is why here, Sukadeva Goswami, he says, Evam Viprakrito Rajan Balir Bhagavatasuraha Vidyamanopi Vidyamanopi Abhinnatma Pratyaha Vikalvam Vachaha. So he was mistreated. Just see, everything was conquered in 2 steps by cheating. In spite of Bali Maharaj being cheated by Kṛṣṇa himself, by Lord himself, so that the Lord wanted that Bali Maharaj should not be able to fulfill the promise. Isn't it? Just see. What is the intention of Kṛṣṇa? That I want my devotee, that his promise should be broken. So, in spite of that, Vidyamanopi Avinnatma, his mind was not disturbed at all. If somebody cheats you, your mind becomes disturbed. If ordinary person cheats you, your mind becomes disturbed. But if a person whom you trust the most, if that person cheats you, your mind will totally become disturbed. Just imagine here Kṛṣṇa himself coming as Vamana is cheating Bali Maharaj. Just imagine if Kṛṣṇa cheats you. Arey, what? My Lord, I surrendered my life to him and he is cheating me. Your mind will become disturbed. Somebody in the market you go, that person cheats you, you'll not be so disturbed. But your own husband cheats you, your own son cheats you, your own wife cheats you, you become mad, isn't it? The person whom you are dedicated, loved, and that person cheats you. But still Bali Maharaj was undisturbed. Api Vidyamanopi, just see the words Vidyamanopi. Abhinnatma means his mind was not disturbed, was not perturbed by the cheating of the Lord. Chalayasya vikramane balimadbhuta vamana padanakani rajanita jana pavana. Jayadeva Goswami says that how Chalayasya vikramane, by his vikrama, by his steps, by his glorious steps. Chala means cheating. Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, Chalam chale ram cham. I am the biggest cheater. And where did he see his cheating? The biggest cheater is Vamana. Krishna is the biggest in everything. And when Krishna came as Vamana, he is the biggest cheater. So even the gopis tell Krishna, you're a cheater. Durtha, all things. You are, they say, what is this? You worship the Lord and you glorify the Lord. Yes, this is the glory of the Lord. The glory of my Lord is that he's a cheater. He's the biggest of all the cheaters. You may say, how can you say, how can you call it a glory? Yes, that is the glory. Prahlad Maharaj expresses, oh Lord, your glory is that you are the biggest of the cheaters. And while trying to cheat your devotee, you get cheated. While trying to cheat your devotee, you get cheated. That is what Balimar further says. That he spoke the words without being disturbed. And the prayers are wonderful prayers. Go to the second verse, so that's in the second chapter, 8th canto, where Balimar says, Tamashloka bhavan meritam vacho vaya vaidikyam sutavarya manyate tarom ritam tam na bhavet talam padam tritiyam kurushishti medinjam. Padam tritiyam, the third foot, foot, where Shirshni me on my head, Nijam on my head. You keep your third foot. So now here Bali Maharaj addresses Vamana. Now he's become Trivikrama. Now he's no more Vamana now. He's Trivikrama now. Vamana means short. Trivikrama means, oh, 3 steps, he conquered the entire world. He's taken a giant form. So he says, Yadyuttamashloka Bhavan. Bhavan, you are Uttamashloka. Bali Maharaj is addressing Vamana in a very joking way. He says, oh Lord, you are Uttamashloka. You are a glorified person. Many great sages, they glorify you with best of the verses. Let me describe your glory now. Your glory is this. You came as a beggar, as a small dwarf, asking for 3 sets of land. So then I said, okay, actually I told, why you ask more? Then he told, no, I'm satisfied with 3. Those who are not satisfied in this world, even if you get the entire world, they'll not be happy. You gave a big lecture. And all of a sudden, when I gave the 3 sets of land as charity to you, you took a huge form of Trikrama. In this way, you came as a brahmachari, but you are a dongi brahmachari. You are a big dongi. Once I gave charity, you revealed that your desire is not to be a brahmachari. Yeah, your desire is to just accept more and more. You expressed your greed. Brahmachari should not have greed. So your glory is that you are a greedy person, but you acted as if you are a brahmachari, as if you are renounced, as if you just require certain things. And your lecture was full of untruth. And you gave a big lecture that one should be satisfied and all. But what is this? You are just a greedy person in the garb of a brahmachari. And by taking the form of Trivikrama, what did you do? You showed that you are not a brahmachari. You are a greedy person. Okay, what to do? We are mad people, isn't it? Your devotees are mad. And we are mad people. And why become mad? Because of hearing your pastimes. We hear your pastimes and become mad, and whatever you may be, but still we accept you as the Lord. Still we love you. Just see the glory of your devotee, Lord. Your glory of the devotee is, in spite of you being a greedy person, in spite of you being a cheater, but we love you. The more you show your greed, the more you show your cheating, the more we love you. Just by hearing your pastimes, we become mad of you. You have showed your greed to be in front of me, so I become more mad. I become more mad. That is the nature of your, that is the nature of your Swarupa. That you may do anything, uh, but our love for you increases every step by drinking the nectar of your pastimes. When one becomes mad, by seeing the nectar of your pastimes, directly having the darshan of your pastimes, do you think that I'll become upset? No, my love for you has increased. In spite of you cheating me, in spite of you showing your greed, excessive greed. Then mm, he says, but what kind of person you are? Just see, you are husband of goddess of fortune. You are Lakshmipati. And in spite of being Lakshmipati, you come as a beggar. What can I tell more about you? Tell me. Uh, See, whatever you want, Lakshmi, without you asking, she provides everything. Everything belongs to you, but you become beggar. Now, what can we devotees think about you more than this? This makes us not only mad, this now makes us even laugh at you, Lord. Ah, it makes us laugh at you because in spite of you being Lakshmipati, you come as a beggar to show to the entire world that how I love my devotees, how I love my devotees. There's nothing which is lacking for you. Everything belongs to you. You are begging the same thing which belongs to you just to show the greatness of your devotee. I know, my Lord, that all this pastime hangama you're doing now, it is all just to glorify me, to show to the entire world the glory of the devotion which is there in the heart of your devotee. That is why you're doing all this drama. I know this very well. So I don't have to be upset for anything. Rather, your every action, in spite of though being perceived by people as cheating, as greed, but there is a greed within you. The greed is to glorify your devotee. So that is why, in spite of you being Lakshmipati, you're the husband of goddess of fortune. You come as a beggar and beg. And not only that, what you do, being a beggar is also okay. But you play a lot of tricks. You cheat. You come as a cheating Brahmana in the guise in the disguise of a brahmachari, uh, and showing that you have some desires for material objects. What three steps of land is nothing in front of you? The whole world, whole material world, billions and billions of universes are coming up from your sweat pores. But you come as a brahmana and you come as a brahmachari and then you beg, oh, I want just three steps of land. What is this three steps of land in front of you? And you do a lot of tricks. Hmm. All the tricks are just meant to glorify your devotee. I know that very well. Ah, and then what you do when the desire is not fulfilled, you show anger. Just now you showed anger onto me. Hurry, you gave two, three steps, only two steps, everything is over. Where I am going to give the third step? You become very angry, isn't it? You show anger, you show lack of peace, and you punish the person who surrendered everything to you. You bound me with the ropes of Varuna. Oh Lord, I know. The ropes of Varuna are not the ropes of Varuna. I know the ropes by which you bound me are the ropes of devotion. The rope of the love what you have for me. Devotee has devotion for you. And you also have devotion for your devotee. These ropes which by which you have bound me, I know very well. These are not the ropes of Varuna. These are the ropes of the devotion, what you have for your devotee. So I'm very happy with being bound with these ropes of your love for me. So I'm actually very happy that you have bound me with your love. Ah, and now he doesn't say, oh, in spite of why surrendering everything to you, why you punish me? This is not punishment. It is actually your embrace onto me. Hmm. So now, not only that, what you have done, you destroyed the intelligence of my guru. My guru told, don't offer. He is a cheater. He is Krishna himself, God himself coming to capture all your property. My guru told me all these things. Hmm. I did not listen to him. I did not listen to him. So what actually you did, you wanted to prove to the entire world your devotee is so glorious that in spite of being warned of losing the entire property, still you will not, my devotee will not leave serving me. That is a glory. Every step, whatever you've done, whatever pastimes you do, the only purpose is just want to bring the devotees devotion to present it in front of the entire world, so the others will glorify the devotee. Hmm. Now, somebody may say that, oh Lord, what kind of God you are? What kind of God you worship, you foolish people? Bali Maharaj surrendered to the Lord, and the Lord took the side of Indra. Isn't it? Uh, Now, here, Bali Maharaj tells that you sided with Indra, who are having actually practiced no devotion. Their devotion is only superficial, because they come to you only for the sake of material benefits. You sided with Indra, hmm, who is not having even a drop of devotion for you. Drop, and what did you do? You sided with them. But this is only external. What did you do, Lord? You showed only a drop of mercy to them. Hmm. You sided against me, uh, who is totally submerged in the ocean of the sweetness of your mercy. Uh, You did not show mercy to me. You showed mercy to Indra. That is what people think. But actually, it is not so. You actually showed mercy to me, and you gave Indra Swarga, and you gave up yourself to me. These people don't know. People think, what God you are worshipping? He took the side of Indra, and he bound by punished Bali Maharaj. But actually, what you have done, what people can understand, only devotee can understand what you have done. Only a devotee can understand that you gave Indra heaven, which is tucha. But what did you give me? You are going to give yourself to me. Hmm? Now, still somebody may say, Krishna, you may say, you have not fulfilled your promise, isn't it? How can it be possible that your devotee cannot fulfill the far promise which is given? Because you have taken a promise that I may give up my promise to uphold the promise given by my devotee. Bhishma story we know very well. Uh, Prahlad story we know very well. Satyam vidhatum nijavritya bhashitam. So you are trying your best, isn't it, to make your devotees' words false? Hmm? You're trying your best, isn't it? It is not possible, because it is your word that devotees' words will never go false. So you may try your best to make my words false, but it is not going to happen, because it is your word that my devotees' words will never go false, and I'm your devotee. How can it be possible that my words go false? Hmm? I'll show you. I'll tell you something very interesting. It is impossible. It is impossible for you to make my words false. You may try your best. You bound my hands and legs and thought, let me see how my devotee, how Bali Maharaj is going to give the third step. I'll show you. I'll tell you how you can put your third step. How I'm going to give my third step. Ah, See, oh Lord, you are worshipped by the Devatas. Hmm? I know that you have been requested by the Devatas to take land from me and give them for their enjoyment. Hmm? You hear. I know that you have given a word to Indra and the Devatas that you are going to take land from me, the property from me, and give it to them. Oh Lord, you may try your best to make my words false, but let me first make your words truth. I don't want to make your promise false. So that is why I will make your promise truth. Hmm? Uh, my words should not be cheating. You may cheat me, but I'll not cheat you. Your words, however, cheat the Devatas. You may think the Devatas are thinking, yeah, the Lord is making the promise what he has given to us truth by taking the land from the Devatas, from the Barimara and giving to us. The Devatas are so happy, but actually, in making your promise to the Devatas truth, you are actually cheating them. How are you cheating the Devatas? you are giving some dharma, artha, kama to them. And you are not giving the nectar of your lotus feet to them. You are not giving prema to them. Whereas everybody is thinking that, oh Lord, your Lord is cheating, God is cheating Bali Maharaj. Trivikrama Vamana is cheated Bali Maharaj. But actually, you are not cheating me, you are showing mercy to me. Why? By showing your mercy to me in the form of your prema. So, what you are supposed to do now? How I am going to prove your words truth and also prove my words truth? You keep your third step on my head. So, I have conquered the entire world. First step, the lower planet systems. Second step, the higher planet systems. I conquered everything. So now everything belongs to me. And because you are in this world, your head also is in this world. So I actually conquered this thing. How can you say that your head is a third step I should put? Then Bali Maharaj, he says an argument. He says, oh Lord, listen peacefully. There are two things here. Property, the owner of the property. You have conquered the entire property, but you have not conquered the owner of the property. The owner of the property is I am still there. You have conquered the property, but the owner of the property is still there. That is why you keep the third step on my head and conquer the owner of the property. Let me see how you conquer, and I want to enjoy you conquering me. I want to enjoy you conquering me. You have taken my position. That is nothing. You've taken position of you're taken my possessions, but you possess me, the possessor of the possession. Because the possessor of the possession is greater than the possession itself. That is why real concurrence is not that you put this first step and conquer the entire lower planet system. The real concurrence is not that you put the second step and conquer the entire upper planet system. The real concurrence is you put your third step on my head and you totally conquer me. And that is where my surrender to you can be totally complete. So in this way, our Bali Maharaj expresses his bhakti and surrender, and prema for the Lord in this particular verse. We stop here. We can take one or two questions. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Dandavat pranam. Thank you, Prabhuji,
Hare
for
Krishna.
this wonderful class. So, Prabhuji, actually, we have not received any question yet. So,
Then we stop here. Hare
I think
Krishna.
the katha was so
Welcome.
nectarian, Prabhuji, that all the doubts of the devotees cleared already, Prabhuji. So, none of the question is received. I am just shocking, Prabhuji. Every day we receive question, but today, these devotees are just uh, saying wonderful session. Every part of our doubt is cleared. So, Roji, very nectarian katha in a short period of time, Roji. So I hope,
Okay.
Roji, you have
Hare
a
Krishna.
second class tomorrow also. So we are
Yeah.
hoping for the same, Roji. So
Okay.
thank you,
Hare
Roji, for this
Krishna.
nectarian katha and bless us, Roji.